In this video, I will show you how to export code from Replit. So there's basically two ways to do this, and I'll show you how to do both. One is to download it as a zip file, and the other one is to save it on GitHub. So let's just get right into it. So once you have opened up Replit and signed in, you just want to head over into your apps or published apps if you've already published it. And for example, I have this app right here. So just open up the app, and then from there all the way in the top right corner, you can see this icon. And when you hover over it, it says open files. Just gonna click on the icon right there. And then what you can do is click on the three dots and then here click download as zip. Now basically that means that now you have downloaded all of the code from your project as a zip file. So you can see that when I open this up, you can see right here I have all the code along with a few screenshots. For example, if I open up the client folder right here and go to src, for example components, and I just open up one of these, you can find all of the code right here for this project. So that's the first way. Now there is a second way to do this. You just want to go back to the home page right here and click integrations. Now here you have your Replit managed, you have connectors, scroll past all of those and go to Git providers. Now here you can use GitLab, GitHub or Bitbucket, whichever one you want to do, and it allows you to sync code. Now I'm going to use GitHub, so just click sign in on the one you want to use and then click continue to, in this case, GitHub source control. Then here you can sign in and click authorize Replit integrations. After you do that, here under Git providers, you can then see for the one that you signed in with, it says active. If you now want to disconnect it, you can always click on disconnect right there. Now from there, if you then want to export this code into GitHub in your project, if you're using a Mac or Apple device, just click Command K, and otherwise click Control K. And from there, this should pop up. Now at the bottom you will say Git, so click on Git. And then here you can see this. Now what you can do here is click create remote or connect existing, so no remote or repository is configured. To push your changes, create a new repository or connect an existing one. I'll create a new one inside of my GitHub, and then here you can give it a name. So for example, task flow, which is the name of this app, and then you can give it a description and click create repository on GitHub. Now from there, since we've integrated GitHub, it will then do it, and then click confirm for the session. And now if I go to my GitHub right here and refresh, I will now have a new repository named taskflow right here. If I now open this up, and now you can click push branch right here, and then it will pushing it to your GitHub. So from here, if I now go back to my repository, you can now see all the files are now in here. So if I click client, for example, and I open this up, open up src, you will find the same code that I downloaded earlier. So now you know how to download code from Replit. If this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.